What is going on, lads, and welcome to another episode of my Road to Real Madrid. But before we get in, can we get us to 25 likes again to ensure yourself another episode out tomorrow? And the main thing for this episode is that I've gone and picked up the biggest signing that we've bought yet, and you'll have to wait and see who that is later on in the episode. And he's not as big as you'd think, because obviously the market seems to be pretty messed up this year compared to last year. So for some reason the prices are a lot different. But this episode we managed to pick up some really good deals. You'll see a few later on. There's a silver converted from striker to centre mid in the Pro League, and there's also a Brazilian gold who I picked up in CDM for like 1.2 because some stupid idiot decided to list him for that on a buy now. I'm not quite sure why you would do that, but we managed to pick up absolutely tons of deals. That's why I've sped this one up. Just using the two methods I use mostly, which you all know, are the out positions and the silver chemistry styles one that I managed to find out. Because you might, if the method is not working for you, basically, I would just recommend you thinking of your own methods and trying those out as well, because there's no harm in that. And usually you won't lose too many coins if you go for a non-risk method, that's basically what I did. Like if you go for a method that's something like price fixing, you can lose a lot of coins, but a method like this you won't really. But you'll see we've not sped up this part of the video, and we'll pick up Hernandez for 1.2. Let's try and list him up for 2k first off. Then we pick up this guy who plays for Basel, so I suppose he's one of the best Basel players, listing him for 1.2. Then Adebayo for 1.1, listing him for 2k. Then someone in the Saudi league for 850, listing him for 1.5. And then we got a Korean left back who's quite pacey for 1k, listing him for 1.8. And this is one of the best deals of the episode. You'll see we pick up an Ezekiel, who is a brilliant player. Let's picked him up for 2.1 centre, made a converted from striker, and we'll list him up for 4.5k, and he does indeed sell overnight. So that's around about a 2.2k profit, 2.3 after tax, which is really nice. And I can't complain with that at all. I'll take that any day of the week. But you'll see most of our players sold once we came back into our trade pile on 607k right now, because I actually went and picked up some more deals in the trade pile, not too many, and we also had a few in the watch list as well, you'll see in a second. And this is one of the best deals of the episode, in this bunch of deals in a second, you'll see. I just listed those back up for an hour. But we picked up Jermaine Jones in Cam, we also picked up a Flamini and a Fer in Cam as well, who weren't the best deals, but they were better than nothing. And the Mandzukic we picked up for 1.8, and then this is the main player of the episode. For some reason, somebody decided to list him up. Carlos Eduardo, converted from Cam to CDM. He had like 10 minutes. He were on the market for about 10 minutes as well, and so somebody still didn't pick him up for 1.2k buy now on converted from Cam to CDM. So I thought I'm snapping that one up straight away. I'm going to try and list that for 4k, resulting in almost a 3k profit on one player, which is brilliant from such a cheap player. But you'll see we picked up quite a few more deals, picking up a Mandzukic for 900, listing this one up for 2.2, and then we picked up a Matic for 700, listing this one for 1.6, making almost 1k, and then a Cisse for 1.2, but he had terrible fitness, so I thought he might not sell, but he managed to sell, I suppose, because he was the cheapest, and sometimes people don't check fitness. And then a Remy Cam for 2.4, listing him for 3, and then a Michu for 1.8, listing him for 2.6, I think. I think we had to lower him quite a bit. And then Silver, Belgium, and then De Jong centre mid, converted from CDM, I think that was. Then a Taylor for Newcastle with a chemistry style, and then an Emmanuelson, I think, from Cam to centre mid, I'm not too sure. But you'll see coming back now, we're on 629k, and I think we're coming up to the end of the episode, and where I buy our biggish deal for this episode, you'll have to see in a second. I think we're almost at that now. But you'll see basically everything sold that I listed up nearly, I think, or I had to list a few things up, I'm not too sure. You'll see in a second. I think we listed a couple up that hadn't sold straight away, which wasn't too bad, because I suppose I basically just list those up overnight if they don't sell on the first go. And you'll see now is the biggest part of the episode, where we go and pick ourselves up our big player, and this top player is going to be Marcelo. So he only costs about 8k, but he looks like a brilliant left back again this year. It's just at a high attacking work rate that puts people off, but look how cheap he is. 8.5k, I pick him up with a backbone on, I think. I'm not too sure. you'll see in a second. He's so cheap, he was like 40k last year. But lads, we're coming up to the end of the episode, or roundabouts there. So if you did enjoy this video, remember to drop a like. Like I say, if we can get up to 25 likes, that'll be fantastic, and then we can also have another episode straight out tomorrow. And also, I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. I'm on about 910 at the moment, which is fantastic. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It helps me out in every way. Because we can get closer and closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and it motivates me to make more and more videos. And go and follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description, because I will start doing pink slips and wages near the end of this series. That's where I've decided to start them up, probably when I have a lot of coins again. That's a good idea. I'll do it once I finish this series. But that's basically it for this video, lads. So that's all I've got to talk about, and I'll see you all next time.